Hey, good day, everyone. Welcome to Flex and Flow, PDX, Portland, Oregon. I'm Scrutch, and I am going to guide you through your next 60 minutes of Power Vinyasa. Before we get started, I just want to make a quick announcement that as we are in this time of social distancing, right? It's it's unfortunate that we are not able to come into the studio and be with each other because a great part of this practice is that social gathering aspect and building community around others. However, if you are inclined, we do have a digital studio. And if you sign up for a membership on our digital studio here at Flex and Flow, you are able to access online Zoom classes. You can sign up and we will send you a link to a Zoom class. And the great thing about the Zoom class, you can interact visually with other people. So that's really great. Like right now, you all can see me. I can't see you. I know you are there. Much gratitude for that. So it's something to definitely consider. If you, for some reason, sign up for a Zoom class and you miss the Zoom class, we will be able to email you the link to the class you missed within 1 hour. All right? So something to consider. Today, it is my intention to guide us through a flow that focuses on hips and hamstrings. We're going to work the outer hips. We're going to work the inner hips. We'll do some strengthening of the hamstrings just so we can stretch everything out. All right. If you are prepared and ready to go, we're going to come down onto our back and take Supta Baddha Konasana just to start with. So you can create this diamond shape, bringing the pads of your feet together. Depending on how tight your hip flexors are this morning and how tight your hips are, you may want to make a shorter diamond shape or a longer diamond shape. Once you arrive in this diamond shape, take one hand, place it along your sternum, and you're going to take your second hand, maybe your left hand, and place it on your belly. Try to place it near the bottom of your belly, okay? And let's just start with this breath work. Hey, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. I see the Instagram feed. Thank you, YouTube, for joining us as well. We're getting started on our back. We're in Supta Baddha Konasana. And we're just going to take about 6 to 8 breaths here. Just acknowledge how you're feeling this morning. Allow these breaths to be deep belly breaths. So your left hand will rise. As your breath travels up, your diaphragm drops, your lungs fill up, your right hand will rise. And just let it go. Inhaling here. See if you can let your outer knees fall closer to your mat. And then you exhale. Keep your thoughts soft right now, wherever you are practicing. Let go of expectations. Let go of judgment. Maybe your hips are tight and your knees aren't grounding towards your mat. That's okay. It's your practice, and we will get you there. A few more breaths here. Again, as we inhale, it's a deep belly inhale. Your diaphragm drops, your lungs fill up, and then as we exhale, your diaphragm lifts. Hand over your heart center, drops, and then your belly. Inhale here. See if you can lift your crown. Kind of extending through your spine, tucking your chin. And then you exhale. Remove your hands from your belly and see if you can take your hands and place them above your patella and then kind of scoot your knees away from you. Extend your crown in the opposite direction. Continue to breathe here. Everyone, empty out your lungs. Together we take a deep inhale. Retaining our breath for a moment. And just exhale, let it go out your mouth. Take your knees, place them above your hips. You can bring your knees together for this, and just give a gentle squeeze to start with. We're just going to start with a little bit of mobility for our lower spine. So you can place your hands at a 45-degree angle, and with your breath, we're just gonna start to rock our knees back and forth. I'm gonna face you so you can see exactly what my knees are doing. Now your outer knees do not need to touch the mat on either side of you. Again, we're just warming up our spine a little bit. You may feel this in your outer hips already. And we're just going to continue to work into the various parts of our hips. So continue to move with your breath here. Two more breaths. Maybe your knees start to drop a little bit further as your spine begins to warm up. One more breath. And then we come back with our knees at heart center or over our hips. We give a gentle squeeze here. Take a deep inhale as you squeeze your knees closer to your sternum. And then exhale. Extend both feet up to the ceiling. Just notice the sensation. What do your hamstrings feel like in this shape right now? Point your toes away from you. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, flex your toes towards your shins. One more time. Inhale, pointing your toes towards the sky. And as you exhale, flex, pointing your heels towards the sky. My hands are behind my legs. I'm going to begin rocking. I'm bending into both knees now. And we're just rocking. Take a few rocks here. From your lumbar spine all the way up to your cervical spine. Massaging out vertically. And then when you're ready, come up. We're going to plant our palms and we're going to end up in tabletop. Neutral tabletop position. Wrists are above or below my shoulders. Knees are below my hips. At hips width distance. And my hands are at shoulders width distance. Let's take a few traditional cat cows here. As I inhale, I wrap my triceps back on my sternum forward and I look up. And then I exhale, rounding, articulating my spine, pulling chin to chest. We inhale for a cow. Exhale for a cat. See if you can continue or begin rotating your palms towards each other and ground your fingertips into your mat. Inhale for a cow. Squeeze your shoulder blades down your spine. Exhale for a cat. Push the back of your heart center up towards the ceiling, chin to chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. This time, inhale for your cow. Stay for the exhale, cow shape. One more inhale here in your cow shape. Pull your sternum forward. And now as you exhale, round slowly into a cat shape. As you inhale here in cat, see if you can separate your shoulder blades. Stay for the exhale. Release into a neutral spine, everyone. Tuck your toes. As you inhale, slightly lift your knees off the mat. And then as you exhale right away, we're going to lift up into a downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. It's okay to paddle up, pedaling out here. Not really refining the shape yet, just finding a little bit of loose movement here, being active. My fingertips are always grounded into my mat. My index fingers are pointed forward. Take one more inhale if you're still paddling out. And then as we exhale, come into stillness. Hands at shoulders width distance, feet at hips width distance. Begin to push your hips straight up to the ceiling. Your sternum will be pushing towards your mat. You can have a slight bend in your knees if you'd like. See if you can drop your sternum closer to the mat. You should feel this in your shoulder blades. And as you push your hips up to the ceiling, pulling navel to spine, you should feel this lengthening across the back side of your body. One inhale here. Stay for the exhale. See if you can find a little bit more length. This time as you inhale, lift up onto your toes. Exhale to ground down. Heels maybe move closer to the mat. One more time. Inhale, lifting up onto your toes. Exhale to ground down. On your next inhale, see if you can roll forward, just like you did in cat, but now we're gonna roll to a high plank. My wrists end up directly beneath my shoulders. My heels are above my toes. I'm engaging my quads, my glutes. Pull your navel to your spine. Separate your shoulder blades as you inhale, and then as you exhale, see if you can pull the base of your palms towards your toes. Lengthen through your crown here, everyone. Take one more deep inhale. You should feel this in your lower core. And then as you exhale, just lower down onto your mat. Elbows move straight back. Squeeze them towards your side body. Untuck your toes. Bring your big toes together. We're preparing for our Vinyasa, the low cobra. As we inhale, we pull our sternum forward. And then as we exhale, we lift. I'm pressing the tops of my feet into the mat. My pubic bone is pressing into the mat as well. Inhale, lift a bit higher. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale to lower. One more time, same shape, everyone. As we inhale, first lengthen forward energetically, and then as you exhale, lift. Don't scrunch through the back of your neck, but inhale to extend through your crown, squeeze your elbows, and then as we exhale, we lower. Tuck your toes. My hands are still planted along my side body. I'm squeezing my elbows. I inhale to lift my knees off the mat. Exhale, high plank, top of a push-up. One inhale here, and then as I exhale, it's downward facing dog, everyone. Inhale, bending into both knees, looking forward, listen carefully. As you exhale, you release forward, chaturanga. Squeeze your elbows together here. You're starting to notice a theme of squeezing our elbows together. Inhale, upward facing dog, or you can always say low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's try that one more time. That movement may be a little bit foreign to people. As we bend into our knees as we inhale, and then our exhale, we release forward. My elbows are going straight back, chaturanga. And then I inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. On your next inhale, we're gonna bend into both knees, and we're gazing forward, and we're going to meet at the top of our mat in forward fold. You may step, or maybe you're ready to float towards the top of your mat already. We land in Uttanasana, forward fold. As we inhale here, take a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Hips back, crown forward. Notice the sensation in your hamstrings. What are they feeling like at this point? Are they on fire, or does this feel nice? One more inhale here, this halfway lift. Exhale. Lower, forward fold. See if you can lift up Mula Bandha, so scoop up your pelvic floor and pull navel to spine, so you can really find this nice stretch for your hamstrings. It's okay to have a slight bend in your knees. And we're going to inhale the halfway lift one more time. And then we exhale to fold. On the next inhale, we rise up, curling up here, scooping up to a mountain shape, or Vastasana, palms meet above. And then as we exhale, we bring our hands to heart center. Scoop your heart center up into the base of your palms. Let your eyes close. Set an intention for this class or for your day. On our next inhale, we start to sweep our arms up and out, palms meet, and then as we exhale, we tilt our pelvis forward, sternum leads, Uttanasana, forward fold. My feet are separated just a bit here. As I inhale here, I take a halfway lift. As I exhale, I plant my left palm, bending into my left knee. Your next inhale sends your right hand either up to your lower back or straight up to the ceiling. Keep straightening that back right knee towards whatever's behind you. Square your right hip back. One inhale here, push your mat away with your left hand. And as you exhale, see if you can use your left hand as a lever, tuck your chin, pull navel to spine, twist. Releasing our right hand to our mat. Inhale to halfway lift, everyone, just taking this on the other side now. And as you exhale, plant your right palm, bend into your right knee. Use your next inhale, and that left hand either comes to your lower back, or is lifting straight up to the ceiling. Remember, tuck your chin here, straighten the back of your left knee, push your left hip back. Take a deep inhale, everyone. As you exhale, pull navel to spine, creating more space for a twist. Releasing, left hand to your mat. Inhale to halfway lift again. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising up, Urdhva, palms meet at the top of our mat. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. As we inhale to halfway lift, and then as we exhale, we plant our palms, gently stepping our right leg back. Inhale, dip your hips, look up, set your right knee on your mat, untuck your right toes. We're rising up here to this Anjaneyasana shape. So we're sitting deep here, my left knee is past my left ankle, I'm rolling my outer right hip forward and down. If you're finding a slight back bend in this shape, do not dump into your lower back, but scoop up and then find the back bend. One more inhale here, everyone. As you exhale, plant your palms, and you're just scooching your hips back to this half split shape. Notice my right knee is at a 90-degree angle. I'm squaring off my left foot. I'm trying to straighten through my left leg here. I'm going to ground my left heel into the mat and pull my left hip back. One inhale here. Stay for the exhale. See if you can lengthen your heart center over your left shin. Planting your left foot. Tuck your right toes. Inhale here. Low lunge. As you exhale, step forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rising up here. Palms meet. Find a slight back bend, everyone. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Make sure your pelvis looks forward. Try not to round through your spine too quickly here. Inhale to halfway lift. As you exhale, you plant your palms, step your left foot back. Begin to dip your hips, look up. Your left knee comes to a hover, then taps your mat. You untuck your left toes. As we inhale, we rise up, Anjaneyasana, sitting deep into this left hip flexor. See if you can breathe into that left hip. Inhale to scoop your heart center up, find length here, and then exhale, maybe find a slight back bend. Inhale, scoot your hips back, left knee at a 90-degree angle, move your right heel forward. We're in half splits here. Try not to round too much in your half splits, but try to inhale to lengthen over that right shin, and then as you exhale, now find a little bit of depth. Maybe walk your fingertips forward and plant the base of your palms on your mat. One inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Planting your right foot, tuck your left toes. Inhale here, low lunge. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, we rise up, palms meet. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. As we inhale here to halfway lift. This time as we exhale, we plant our palms and we step or float back to high plank. Inhale here, moving forward about an inch or two, and then as you exhale, lower down chaturanga. Always available to lower all the way to your mat. Inhale, lift up. Upward facing dog, everyone. Stay for the exhale. As you inhale, see if you can pull your hips between your forearms and lift through your crown. Exhale, downward facing dog. Always this opportunity to move through that full belly down vinyasa or move right back to downward facing dog. As you inhale here, right leg is up and back. Three-legged dog. And then as you exhale, pull right knee to your left tricep. Inhale up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, open up, scorpion dog. Stack your hips over each other. Squeeze heel to glute. Wrap your right shoulder down. One more inhale here. Exhale, three-legged dog. One more inhale, flex your right toes, lift up to a strong three-legged dog, and then as you exhale, pull that knee to sternum, step through, low lunge. Untuck your left toes, set your left knee down. As we inhale, we rise up. Anjaneyasana. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, rise up. Scoot your hips back. We're in half splits. Left knee's bent to a 90-degree angle. This time in our half splits, we're going to inhale, planting our left palm, right arm lifts. We're going to revolve to half splits now. See if you can really ground to that right heel. Pull your right hip back. One more inhale. Look up with your right thumb, everyone. Exhale, releasing right hand to your mat. Planting my right foot, tuck my left toes. I inhale to this cow shape here, looking up, and then I exhale to a cat shape. Try not to round too much here. One inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a second, paddle out if you need. Coming to stillness, everyone. Stay active in this down dog. Lifting these hips up. Inhale here. Left leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Left knee to your right tricep. Squeeze, compress. Inhale. Up and back. Three-legged dog. And then as I exhale, I open up to the scorpion dog. Feeling this in my right hip flexor. Stacking left hip over right. Wrapping that left shoulder down. One inhale, so you can lift your knee a bit higher and squeeze heel to glute. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, lift high for a strong three-legged dog. Square your hips. And then as we exhale, we pull knee to sternum and we step through. Low lunge. Setting my right knee down. I'm tucking my toes. Inhale, rising up for Vinyasa. Stay for a slow exhale. Inhale, scoot your hips back, extend your left heel forward, right knee at 90-degree angle, we're at a half split. On my next inhale, I plant my right palm, and I lift left arm up. Revolve half split. Keep pulling your left hip back. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release your left palm to your mat. Plant your left foot, pat your foot, tuck your right toes, and we inhale, rising up to this cow shape. And then we exhale here to this triangle shape, cat shape. One inhale, and then as we exhale, we step forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. As we inhale here, palms meet. Exhale this cactus, your arms, let it go. See if you can squeeze your elbows straight down. Inhale, palms meet. Exhale, cactus one more time. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. As we inhale, everyone, it's halfway lift. And then as you exhale, release from your flow into a belly down vinyasa. Planting your palms, strong high plank. Move forward with control. As you exhale, you find chaturanga. As you inhale, you find an upward facing dog. Maybe you stay for an extra breath. And then we all meet in downward facing dog. As you inhale, bend into both knees, gaze forward, listen carefully. As you exhale, release forward into that chaturanga shape. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg is up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right tricep, squeeze. Inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left tricep. Inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. And then as we exhale, squeeze. Scorpion, stack your hips. One inhale here. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, pull that right leg high, your three-legged dog, and as you exhale here, step through, low lunge. Set your left knee down, untuck your toes, inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale for your back bend. Inhale to rise, left knee at a 90-degree angle. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, plant your left palm and right arm lifts. Find that twist, stack your shoulders. Exhale, plant your right palm. Plant the pad of your right foot, tuck your left toes. Inhale for a cow shape. Exhale here for cat shape. One inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg is up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Tap with control, everyone. Then we inhale up and back here. As you exhale, you pull. your left knee to your right tricep. And as we inhale, we're up and back. And then we exhale for that scorpion shape. Inhale, three-legged dog. And then as you exhale, we step through, low lunge. My left foot is moving forward. Set my right knee down, untuck my toes. Inhale, rise up. Strong round to Vinyasa. Exhale, sit deeper. Inhale, rise, put your hips back. Left heel forward. Half splits. Plant your right palm. Inhale, left arm comes up and out. Exhale, plant your left palm. Plant your left pad of your foot, tuck your toes. Inhale for a cow shape, everyone. Exhale for a cat shape. Inhale, step forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. On your next inhale, rise up. Left knee comes with you as we rise up. And then as we exhale, push whatever is in front of you away with your left foot, extending to the standing leg raise. Really squeeze through that left quad, squeeze through your right glute. Inhale to lift a bit higher. And then as we exhale, we sweep back. Warrior three. If you're still a little tight in the hamstring, you need an assisted warrior three, feel free to bring your fingers to your mat. Feel free to have your hands at heart center or fully extend here in Virabhadrasana 3. Keep rolling onto the inner arch of your right foot. Here's our strengthening here, everyone. Tuck your chin. Inhale, see if you can rise up here. Just rise up. My left foot still at a hover. And then as I exhale, I release back to warrior three. You should really feel that burn almost right away. Inhale to rise one more time. Left foot still at a hover. And then I exhale, lowering here. One inhale. Exhale, release, standing splits. This should feel really good to stretch at this point after moving through that dynamic movement. One inhale here. Stay for the exhale. See if you can pull your forehead close to your right shin. Flex your left toes. Wrap your outer left hip down. Lift that left leg a bit higher. And height doesn't really matter, but we are looking for two straight legs. One inhale here. Exhale. 2 feet meet. As you inhale, rise up. This time your right leg is coming with you, standing knee raise. As you exhale, release forward. See if you can lift the right foot a bit higher. Flex through your right toes. Inhale here, and then we exhale, sweeping back. Virabhadrasana 3. Same cues as before. You can always come down to this assisted warrior 3. Hands at heart center, or you can fully extend. One inhale here, tuck your chin. Exhale, lift up. Right foot is at hover. One inhale here. As you exhale, lower. Inhale to rise, slowly with control. Exhale, hovering. Back to warrior 3. And then we release to a standing splits. Taking a deep breath here. One inhale. As you exhale, see if you can square your hips and pull your forehead closer to your left shin. Releasing. 2 feet meet, Uttanasana. Inhale to rise, strong. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale takes us to a belly down Vinyasa. High plank. Down to Chaturanga. Inhale for an upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Paddle it out here. Give your hamstrings a little bit of a break. One more breath here, everyone. Come back to your breath. As we inhale, our right leg is up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right tricep top. Inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your left tricep. Hold here, right knee at your left tricep. Now sweep that right foot through. We inhale to rise up. We're in our fallen start here. Move your fingertips forward. Left bicep over your left ear. One inhale here. Exhale, clench your left palm. Inhale, back it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion. One inhale in scorpion. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, lift that three-legged dog a bit higher. Wrap that outer right hip down. Exhale, step through. Low lunge. Inhale, dip your hips. Look up. Exhale, step forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. We inhale, left leg up. It's coming with us. Hold here for your exhale, standing knee raise. We're going to move into a variation of Dandiyamani Sarasana by bringing our hands. We're going to bring them around the ball of our foot, or if you're more advanced in this pose, the heel of your foot. So I'm rounded over my left quad. From here, I'm just going to inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to extend forward. So the idea is to bring your forehead to your left shin, but it's not necessary. If you have a space, go there. Otherwise, just stay here for a second. Both hamstrings should be feeling this. One inhale here. Exhale, release. Excellent work, everyone. Inhale here. I'm in a mountain shape, and then as I exhale, I sweep that left foot back. My arms stay behind me this time in this airplane shape, lowering down. Inhale, rise. One more time, exhale to lower. Inhale to rise, standing knee raise this time, everyone. And as you exhale, sweep your left knee over your right knee. Bring your left elbow underneath your right elbow. Where we find ourselves in full Gardasana Eagle. See if you can scoot your left hip back. See if you can pull shoulders directly over your hips. Squeezing everything here. We got this. I know you're feeling the burn in your right foot because I am. Oops. I'm in my ego. I inhale, rising up, standing knee raise. And now as I exhale, I release, standing splits. Take a deep inhale here. Stay for the exhale. So you can stay here in your standing splits today. If you want, you can get a little bendy in that right knee. And where we're going is to handstand hops here. So I'm bending in my right knee. My palms are planted. From here, we're going to take about 3 to 5 handstand hops. I begin by rotating my palms towards each other, and it's just a really gentle lift up into the air, okay? And I think about this soft landing. So it's not really a kick, it's just a gentle float. Really trying to learn what your body wants. All right, take one more time, and then we're going to meet in a forward fold. Again, if you're moving through those handstand hops, rotate your palms towards each other and push up as you float. Inhale here, rising up. Palms meet, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale here, rising up. Palms meet, exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Then if you exhale, we'll meet back in the downward facing dog. Paddling out just for a moment before we move right into this other side. Inhale, your left leg is up and back. Three-legged dog. And then as we exhale, we tap so gently. Left knee to left tricep. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee to your right tricep, where we hold just for a moment. Notice this compression. Notice this feeling of holding. And then we're going to pull. Left foot past right arm, sweeping, and then we rise up, fallen star. As you inhale, really push your mat away, then bring your right bicep past your right ear. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, planting your right palm. We inhale up and back, three-legged dog, and we exhale for that scorpion shape. Stack your hips, wrap your left shoulder down. Inhale, three-legged dog. And then as we exhale, we pull that left foot forward, low lunge. Inhale to dip our hips, look up. Exhale, step forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. As we inhale, we rise up. Standing knee raise. And this is where we're going to move into that second side of Dandhi Mani Jani Surasana. So again, if you want to, you can inhale to find length first. And then as I exhale, I fold over my right quad. Interlacing my fingertips around the ball of my right foot or my heel. Now I take a deep inhale here, everyone. And then as I exhale, I release forward. If you have two straight legs, you can begin pulling your forehead to your right shin. Otherwise, you're fine right here. We've got this. Keep rolling onto the inner arch of your left foot. Pull navel to spine. See if you can push the back of your right knee down towards your back. One inhale here. Exhale, release, mountain. My hands are by my side. I inhale, and then as I exhale, I sweep that right foot back. My arms are in airplane shape, palms facing down. Release it. I inhale, I use the strength, rise up with control. Exhale, release. One more time, this is it for us. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Find a juicy point, something you can focus on directly beneath you. Inhale to rise up, standing knee raise. And then as we exhale, we sweep right knee over our left knee. We sweep left arm under our left, right arm under our left elbow. Then I start to sit back, extending through my crown. I squeeze my elbows straight down towards my knees, and I push my shoulders back over my hips. Take one deep inhale, everyone. Stay for the exhale. We inhale to rise up, now standing knee raise. And then as we exhale, everyone, we lower into that standing splits. Just releasing. Maybe wiggling your toes on your left foot. Maybe bending just a little bit. So you can stay here finding this nice stretch, which should be working really well right now. Or you can plant your palms. Energetically rotate your palms towards each other. And as you begin bouncing, I'm bouncing, and I just give a short little lift. And then I land softly, no sound. Then I lift, and I land softly. You'll notice you'll start to float. If you think about this soft landing, one more time. We inhale to lift, and then we exhale to land softly. 2 feet meet. We inhale to rise, we're moving towards the belly down Vinyasa. Palms meet, and we exhale, releasing forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And then as you exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Move through your belly down Vinyasa, everyone. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Paddling out here. We'll stay here for 3 to 4 breaths, so if you need to come down onto your knees, take a cat-cow. That's excellent. If you need to move back to a child's pose for 2 breaths, extend your fingers as far forward as you can. Take 2 deep breaths. Meeting back in this downward facing dog. Paddling out. We're going to inhale, right leg up and back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Listen carefully. Inhale, lowering. Right knee to right wrist. Exhale to lift. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step that right foot through. Low lunge. Inhale, dip your hips, look up, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, your right arm comes up and out. Revolved cat shape. Exhale, plant your right palm. Inhale, cow. And then as you exhale, step forward, 2 feet meet. Inhale here, rise up. Standing knee raise. Exhale, release, standing leg raise. Sweep that right foot back, everyone. We're moving to Warrior 3. We're in Warrior 3, hands in heart center, our arms straight or arms straight forward. Drop your left palm towards your mat. Take your right hand to your right hip and begin to open up. Stacking right hip over left hip. If you need to bring your fingers to your mat, please do so. We're in a Hamstrings in a half moon shape. Flex your right toes. Maybe you extend both arms. Fingertips in different directions. One inhale here. Exhale, we step back, warrior two. In my warrior two shape, I'm trying to point my knee directly in front of me. If you want to go deeper, you scoot that right foot back. My arms are in a T shape. Take a deep inhale here, everyone. Stay for the exhale. Now as I inhale, my arms lift up, palms meet, all 10 toes are facing the mat. Or all 10 toes are facing away from you. Yes, all 10 toes are on the mat. And then as I exhale, I bend into my right knee here. Arms are out like a T or a bird, and I'm in this very active variation of Skandasana. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, see if you can lower, but scoop your heart center up. Inhale, rising up here. Exhale, warrior two. As we inhale, we sweep our arms forward and we step forward, standing knee raise with our right foot. And then as I exhale, I push my right ankle over my left knee and I find a figure four shape. Nice stretch for our outer hip here. And my figure four shape, I can bring my hands to heart center, or I can take the inner crease of my right elbow and wrap it around my right knee as if I'm cradling an infant. Scoop your chest forward. You can always bring your palms down to your mat. If you are moving into advanced arm balances like a figure four crow, you can go there now. Otherwise, just stay here enjoying the stretch for your right outer hip. Inhale here, standing knee raise. Exhale, 2 feet meet. Arms are still lifted. I'm going to inhale to lift up. I'm looking up at the sky, out at the universe. And then as I exhale, it's Uttanasana, forward fold. As I inhale, I take a halfway lift. And then as I exhale, I step back, downward facing dog. Moving on to our left side here. We inhale. Left leg up and back. Three-legged dog. I'm still flexing my toes, everyone. Exhale, pulling left knee to left tricep. As we inhale, we lower. Almost as we're just sliding our left knee down to our left wrist. And then I exhale to lift. I inhale, three-legged dog, trying to square my hips still. And then I exhale, stepping through, low lunge. Inhale here for a cow, look up. And then as we exhale for a cat, we plant our right palm. And our next inhale takes our left arm up and up. One inhale here. Exhale, plant your left palm. Your next inhale takes you to a cow shape, just transitioning here. Exhale, step forward. As I inhale, I rise up. Standing knee raise. And then as I exhale, standing leg raise. Use your next inhale to sweep back to a warrior three shape. Once you're in this warrior three shape, begin to concentrate. Drop your right fingertips towards your mat. Left hand comes to your outer left hip, and we're opening up Ardha Chandrasana. Feel free to bring your fingertips to your mat or challenge yourself. If you fall out, that's okay. That's part of the game, part of the practice. Remain playful. One inhale here. Fingertips in opposite directions. Flex my left toes. And then as I exhale, I find warrior two. Same setup as before. If I want to go deeper, look, I just scoot that left foot back. You find depth here in this power shape. Now as I inhale, all 10 toes point away from me in the same direction. Palms meet, and then I exhale, bending into my left knee, hovering my sternum over the mat, flying my arms out like a bird gliding. One inhale here. Stay for the exhale, everyone. Inhale to rise up. Exhale back to warrior two. Sweep my arms around. I inhale back forward to the top of my left mat. Left knee raised. And then I exhale to a figure four shape. So I'm in my figure four shape here. I wrap my left elbow around my left knee. I can cradle my right elbow around my right foot. And you can stay right here. This feels wonderful. Or you can take it a little bit deeper by planting your palms on the mat. If you want, you can go a little bit further. If you're moving into the arm balance, please move there. If you did so on the last time, remain balanced. Do it on this side. Give it a shot. Everyone take a deep breath, inhale. Stay for the exhale. We inhale, rising up, standing knee raise. And then as we exhale, 2 feet meet, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, everyone. And then as you exhale, we'll meet back with downward facing dog. Paddling out here. We're going to move through that flow one more time and add on just a little bit. Inhale, right leg is up and back. Strong three-legged dog. This time, point your toes. See if you can really just point your toes away from you. Exhale, step through, low lunge. As you inhale, find a cow shape. Look up. Exhale, release forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, standing knee raise or lift right up into a standing leg raise. Exhale, warrior three. Begin to drop that left palm, revolve open, artist Shavasana. Keep rolling onto the inner arch of your left foot. Step back. Warrior two. See if you can go a bit deeper this time. Inhale, all 10 toes pointing in the same direction. High 5-pointed star. And then as I exhale, Skandasana. So we're here just for a moment. You want a little bit of a challenge today. See if you can lift your left toes off the mat and lift your right heel off the mat. You may wobble, and that's A-okay. Keep reaching your fingertips in opposite directions, everyone. One inhale here. Stay for the exhale. As you inhale, rise up. 5-pointed star. And then as you exhale, release forward. Pasarita Padottanasana. Try to keep your shoulders directly above your wrists here. You can take your hands and place them around your shins or your ankles to pull your sternum closer. Inhale here, everyone. As you exhale, release your palms onto the mat and begin walking your feet out width towards the narrow ends of your mat. We find ourselves moving towards the transversal splits here. Keep breathing here in this shape. Keep your wrists directly beneath your shoulders. Surrender. If you want to, as you inhale, squeeze your hip flexors towards each other, everyone. And then as you exhale, just release. Begin walking your feet back towards each other very slowly here. We'll get to revisit that one more time. My feet are a little bit wider than the hips width distance. I inhale here, rising up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, releasing forward. Exhale, figure forward. You're staying for a breath this time. So sit deep. Inhale to rise, standing knee raise. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. As you inhale, everyone, take a halfway lift. And then as you exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Last side, everyone. We're going to inhale, left leg open back, three-legged dog. We're just going to point our toes, really point. Lift higher. Wrap your outer left hip down. Exhale, step through. Low lunge. Inhale, dip your hips, look up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. As we inhale, maybe lift right up to the standing leg raise. And then as you exhale, sweep back, Virabhadrasana, warrior three. Drop your right fingertips towards your mat. Lift your left hand to the ceiling. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. One inhale here. Then as we exhale, we step back. Warrior two. As we inhale, we rise up all 10 toes, palms meet, and then we exhale for that Skandasana shape. Look at my sternum is parallel to the mat. My fingertips are reaching in opposite directions. I'm taking Yana Mudra here. My thumb is wrapped over my index finger. All 3 other fingers are together. Now I lift my right toes off the mat, and I lift my left heel off the mat. One inhale here, everyone. Stay for the exhale. Inhale here, rise up. 5-pointed star. Exhale, Pasarita Padottanasana. Take a deep inhale here, halfway lift. And then as you exhale, let's revisit that transversal splits. Just really allow yourself to breathe here. Empty your mind of all thoughts. No judgment. Just breathing. Sometimes we need to scoot our hips forward in this shape. If you want a little bit more depth, begin to energetically draw the inner parts of your heels towards each other. Take a deep breath. Feel your shoulder blades separate, and then as you exhale, go deeper. Carefully begin to walk your legs back in towards each other. Slowly take your time. As we inhale, we rise up. Exhale, it's my right foot forward, warrior two. As we inhale, we sweep our arm back, we come forward to a standing knee raise, and then as we exhale, we come into this figure four shape one last time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, 2 feet meet. At the same time, Uttanasana forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. As you exhale, move through your final belly down Vinyasa. Meeting back in a downward facing dog. Okay, we're facing the front of our mat, and we're just going to come down onto our knees. As you inhale here, take a cow shape. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. We're going to move into a variation of half pigeon, and we're going to set it up a little bit differently today. So, even if you go on your back sometimes, I want you to give this shape a try first today. All we're going to do is we're coming down into this S shape. So if you, just in case you can't see me, I'm in an S shape, trying to bring my left hip down to the mat. So I'm in an S shape here, and what you notice is your whole outside of your lower leg, plus your knee is pressing down into the mat. So you're okay if you want to stay here. And this is very good because you can avoid knee injury going into a half pigeon this way. Now I'm going to scoop my left foot back like I normally would. I try to bring it in line, and now I start to wrap my left hip back. So again, with your outer right knee planted on your mat, there's less chance of knee injury. I keep pressing my right shin into my mat, and I keep flexing my right toes, keep walking that left foot behind you, and you can lower from here. Again, this is just a different way to enter half pigeon. If this is not comfortable, if you feel any sharp pains, slowly back out and choose to go onto your back or avoid this stretch for now. Keep breathing here. Breathe into the outer right hip. All right. From here, we're just going to bend that left knee back to an S shape, and we're coming up. I kind of like this transition here. All we do is lift our left knee up, then we lift our right knee up, then we scoot to the other side of our mat where I've just planted my left knee, and now I'm in an S shape with my left leg forward. So all I did was rotate here, save a little bit of time for us. You know, sometimes less movement is better. I extend my right leg back, wrap my outer right hip down. Now I find myself in this variation half pigeon where I can keep my entire left leg planted and go as far as I want to. If you're in this shape and you turn over and your hip starts to lift, just know you can back out a little bit. Because the idea is to keep your entire bottom left leg, or entire left leg planted. I'm going to lower down and we're going to start breathing into that left hip, everyone. If you really want to send this energy to one spot, as you inhale, you scoop up your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Then scoop your navel to your spine, Uddiyana Bandha, and feel everything,
all this energetic breath is moving right towards your outer left hip, and just exhale, releasing. One more time, inhale, scoop up your pelvic floor, pull navel to spine, exhale. Inhale to rise up. This time we're just going to sweep both feet forward, everyone. When we're here, feet planted, hands planted beside my palms. I inhale to scoop my heart center up, and then as I exhale, I lift up onto my toes, or maybe I lift up to a full boat. One inhale here. Now I exhale, my palms are forward, scoop your heart center up. Just hold here. Pull your knees closer to your sternum. Inhale. Exhale, pull your knees a bit closer. One more inhale, and then as you exhale, see if you can lower to this low boat shape. Press your lower back into the mat, point your toes, arms at a 45-degree angle. One inhale here, exhale, release. Bring your knees above your hips. Let's rock it. Side to side here, massaging our lower back. From here, we're going to prepare for a round of bridge or wheel. So when you're ready, plant your feet. Wherever you are, if you're moving in the bridge or wheel, move your heels close enough to your glutes so they graze your fingertips or fit into the cup, little cup between your thumb and index finger. That's how close your heels should be to your glutes. If you're moving in the wheel, you're going to need to take your hands by your ears. Everyone, as we inhale, we lift our hips up. If you're moving in the bridge, stay right here. Push your knees forward and towards each other. If you're moving in the wheel, begin to move forward now. Squeeze your elbows towards each other. Squeeze your knees towards each other. Everyone, keep lifting your hips straight up to the sky. Stay here for the exhale. One more inhale. If you're in the wheel, push your sternum back in front of you. And then as we exhale, everyone lower down one vertebrae at a time. You can squeeze your knees towards each other for a knee knot pose and kind of hammock your hips back and forth. Or you can go fully squeezing knees above your hips. When you're ready, everyone, we're going to inhale to lift our legs straight up to the sky, moving toward the plow here. But first, we'll take shoulder stand. You can plant your hands on the mat below you. And as you inhale, lift up here. My hands move to my lower glutes, or my lower back, I'm sorry. My ankles are directly above my hips here. One inhale here. And then as I exhale, I lower my feet in front of me for plow. Breathe in here. If your feet meet the mat, walk them away from you. Maybe you bend into both knees. Keep breathing. As you inhale, begin to rise up. As you exhale, lower one vertebrae at a time. Lower your feet out to the mat. Extend your arms out long. Savasana. Just completely release here from your toes, releasing your glutes, release the muscles along your spine, your fingers relax, biceps and triceps are relaxing, shoulder blades relax. Extend your crown up, tuck your chin slightly. Release your tongue. Relax through your third eye center, returning to the source of attention. As always, this is where our journey ends today. I invite you to stay on this place on your mat as long as you need to. The work is done. Thank you so much, everyone, for showing up on your mat today and joining us at Flex and Flow.
I bring my hands to my third eye center, Anjali Mudra. I seal this practice with one word, Namaste. Have a great day wherever you are. Yes. Well, tell your mom it's in the normal spot.